5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Dirty Glass Podcast. We're sitting here in the basement on Oak Avenue in the Dirty Glass studio. And we're going to drink, and we're going to laugh, and we're going to learn. We got our second part of the Canadian Whiskey Week.
Part deux.
And this is one of the greatest Canadians of all history time. But before we do that, at the end, we got Denny the mixologist coming towards me, Angela Nicole Catherine Hanlon. I'm Nick, and this is the Dirty Glass Podcast. Ange?
Before we get started, can you please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Thank you to everybody who's been watching, all the wonderful views, the great comments, good, bad, ugly, whatever. Give it to us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, comment. Good. Denny, what do we do here at the Dirty Glass?
We talk, drink, and rate adult beverages from 0 to 5 dirty glasses, 5 being the dirty shit on the bottom of your shoe. Or, sorry, 0 being the bottom dirty shit on your shoe, and then 5 is the best thing ever.
It's like the gods from heaven.
A lot of people do think 5's the lowest, so I understand how you got confused.
I know. It's a good thing we explained it.
Yeah.
Explained it.
So what
So what are we doing today?
So
this is part 2, part deux.
Yeah, it's the Gretzky 99 proof.
99 proof.
Yeah, it's 49.5%.
Whew.
49.5%, which
That's
is a
a lot of
99
percent.
proof.
That's a 99 proof right there. And that's a $99 Canadian, $99 bottle of whiskey. How much was the Drake one?
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't buy it.
So maybe it's an
So I
unfair
think it's-
comparison. I don't know if
I don't know if
100.
it's fair. I don't think so.
But this is his top shelf whiskey, or mid shelf, I guess, for $100. Everybody knows Wayne Gretzky. If you're in Canada and probably the U.S., you probably know who Wayne Gretzky is, the greatest hockey player of all time.
The great one.
The great one, if you will. I'm sure he loves that moniker.
Monocle?
Well, they mention it on his website, so I'm sure he does.
Oh, he probably, what do you call it?
He markets the shit out of that.
he probably
He's a
owns the
smart
great
businessman.
one, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys know that? I wonder if this is on. You must have Wayne Gretzky has the most points in the history of hockey, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you took away every single goal that he had, he'd still have the most points in history of hockey just from his assists.
Yep. Which he also has.
Just the assists?
If he just had
That's
the
cool.
assists, he'd have still the most points. You take away all of his goals, and he has the most goals in history as well. He has a brother that's in hockey, and this is an odd record, but him and his brother have more points than any other sibling duo in hockey history, and his brother only has 1 point in
I was going to say, yeah, you only need one.
Brett Gretzky, yeah. Ange, what do you got? Did I ruin a couple?
You might have ruined several, but anyway, I have questions.
4 Stanley Cups, is that on there?
No, but how many? So I go back to the basics. How many seasons did he play in the NHL?
Yeah, because he was in WHL before that.
Well, WHA.
I don't know, 19?
Denny?
12?
20.
Oh, see, I was going to say 20.
How many? Cheers. Let's
Interestingly enough, the year he ended was 1999, his jersey number.
Oh, that is interesting.
That was planned.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, plus he was getting he'd do a 10-game stretch, he'd get 9 points. He'd still get 15 points or something. And everybody was like, you should stick around. And he says, I used to get 15 points in 3 games.
It's fucking
That was a good
crazy.
weekend for me back in the day. So if it takes me 15 games, it's time to go. What else you got, Ange?
Okay, you guys should know this, but I'm going to ask anyway. Which NHL teams did he play for?
I know it for
that.
sure.
All right.
You know all of them, Denny?
I did not.
I only know 2. I thought it was just 2.
So he played for Edmonton,
Yeah.
The Kings.
and then he went to the LA Kings.
Yeah.
And after the LA Kings, he had a brief stint in St. Louis. And then from St. Louis, he ended his career in the New York Rangers.
I didn't know the last 2.
I did not know that.
Oh, you didn't know all of them?
I only knew the 2 of them.
And he reunited with Mark Messier in the New York Rangers. to end his career in
wow.
New York. And that's what a lot of the older hockey players would do, end their career at Madison Square Gardens, essentially. So his last game was played in Madison Square Gardens. And Mark Messier and him, I don't know if you have this in your factoids, were,
No, it's too detailed.
a rather formidable pair on the Edmonton Oilers, and they won 4 Stanley Cups together. And they were so good that even after they traded Gretzky, they won 1 more Stanley Cup with still Messier on the team. But yeah, then Messier went to New York. He won a Stanley Cup in New York after 54 years, and then fucking Gretzky came over, and he was only in St. Louis for about half
a year.
Yeah, like maybe a season.
Yeah.
It didn't work out. He was paired up with, I think, Brett Hall and stuff, and Mike Keenan was the coach, and Mike Keenan was a fucking asshole, so he was like, bye! So I actually have an action figure with the St. Louis jersey.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. What else you got?
Okay, so what year did he start playing professional hockey?
Well, before that, because 79 is NHL, if it's 20 years. 75?
78.
Okay.
And do you know the name of the team?
Well, he was originally on...
Because you're saying, like, you should know, based on your discussion.
Well, because he was in the
know.
WHL, and then NHL bought the WHL. What fucking team was he on? He wasn't Hartford. I don't know. Denny, do you know?
I have no idea.
What team was he on? I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say Atlanta.
Indianapolis Racers.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
And a bonus question, how old was he when he started on that team?
18.
I think...
Oh, the other team?
Indianapolis.
16.
Yeah, I think he was 16 or 17.
17.
Yeah, 17.
You
That
guys
makes
know your
sense.
fucking Wayne Gretzky shit.
I fucking always hated Wayne Gretzky.
Well, if
I
you're
always
a
hated him.
Leaf...
He's a wussy.
Well, it's
I like the hitters when I was a kid.
Well, I mean, everybody plays like Gretzky now. Like, that's
Well-
the style of play now, right? But
What-
if you were a Leaf fan back in the day, and Gretzky's winning all the Stanley Cups, especially during the Edmonton times, they were villains to us, for sure.
Yeah, I hated him.
And then L.A., the whole playoffs.
Yeah, I hated that.
The
I hated him
semifinals
even
where he
more.
didn't get a penalty called against him, lost us getting to the Cup final. But anyway, go ahead, Ange.
Oh, I was going to say, like, when he first got brought in, that he wasn't looked upon as some, like, great brute force, to your point, Danny. Like, but he was, like, a smart player, right? Like, he was fast and smart, but he was smaller, and he wasn't, like, a big, like, brutal guy.
Well, he wasn't a brute, but he was brought in knowing he was...
Oh, he was a
He
prodigy. They've said he was
He had
a
high,
prodigy.
exactly. He had, and the thing with Gretzky, he came up in a time where everybody was so much bigger and everybody hit to injure, and that's why they had people that fought.
Yeah.
That's why people fight, is to stop people from doing that. They threaten them. But Gretzky was also a genius at getting away from hits.
Yes.
There's guys that would try and hit
He
him.
was a smart player.
Yeah, he was smart, and they'd be like, "Where the hell did he go?" Like he really didn't get injured very often.
Yeah.
Did you know that when he was a kid watching hockey, he would sit there and watch the games and write down who would pass what to each player. He would, like, write it down.
Whoa.
And he'd study it when he was a little kid.
It clears the sinuses, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's friggin' strong.
It's so strong.
Well, everybody always asks him, "Do you think you were forced into it, or you think you were whatever?" He's like, "That's all I wanted to do."
It's
when I
all
was a
what
kid."
it's when he was a child,
Yeah,
like
he's
a
obsessed.
literal child.
He started skating at, I believe, 3 or 4.
I thought it was 2.5.
Is it 2.5?
Maybe I'm
Oh,
wrong.
yeah,
Maybe
okay.
I'm wrong.
And Walter was considered
Is your water?
one of the greatest, fathers in hockey to teach their kid hockey. It's kind of like Tiger Woods' dad who taught him golf. But I digress. Let's get into the whiskey. It's strong.
Don't put hair on your chest.
It's almost 50% that shit.
It's a little.
I don't like it, but I put a little bit of water in it to see if
It's a little.
better.
It's a little strong for me.
Ooh, a little. That's fucking fire.
I mean,
It tastes like cheap whiskey. I don't like it, even with the water in it. It's got some good flavor to it, but
it does have some flavors. Like
don't
it
know.
has.
$99? Come on, guys. How is that no fucking better? You think it'd be a little better?
It's not. It's not. I mean,
What
it's
is
not
it?
terrible. Like it's not. I mean, But it's.
If you read it, is it a rye?
Let me just see here. So it's 100% Canadian grains, malted rye,
Yeah,
and
so it's a
corn. So it's saying, like, if you want to know the tasting notes, like top notes of toffee, spice, and grain, which I can kind of see a touch of maple sap and sweet smoke. So Denny, you put water in it. It's saying with a touch of water, notes of orange peel, ginger, almond, cinnamon, star anise, vanilla, and tree fruit. But they're saying it's a smooth, rich, and full with deep.
Tree fruit.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Isn't there a lot of tree fruits though?
There are.
Apples.
I want to like it.
Yeah, me too.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
This might be a mixer. This might
Here,
have
Nick,
to be
try
it.
that with the water.
The water?
It's still the same.
It's got that fucking aftertaste.
It's burn.
Shit.
It's like burn.
The aftertaste
And that's
is
more than
shit.
3 drops. That's probably 10 drops of water.
That almost makes it worse. That almost burns my nostrils worse.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
thought it was gonna be
disappointed.
good.
I'm way
It's
disappointed.
not like when we tried his wine. And
Now the bottle is
terrible.
like a 9 out of 10. I
That's a
love the
good
bottle.
I went to the Newmarket liquor store. They didn't have it, and I drove to Aurora to get the fucking garbage. Jesus Christ! Fuck you, Wayne Gretzky.
It's not. I mean,
If you want to get drunk,
It's not as bad as the piss wine.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
fuck, it's got the same aftertaste to it. It's got a bit of a Windex aftertaste to it, don't it?
No.
Like chemicals?
Cat piss.
Yeah, it's got a bit of chemical to it.
I don't know. It's just
But even when I
it's
think-
kind of gasoline-y.
Gasolina.
It's like CC, the
Like-
regular CC, but with it has a little more flavor.
Like take it in your like breathe it in. It's like fire in your nostrils.
It's too strong. There's too much alcohol in it.
Maybe that's
50%. Are we even? Should we?
I put a lot of water in that.
Should this be on ice? I don't think it's gonna help.
Nah,
Well, yeah, it'll not. It would help because you wouldn't taste it as much.
it's burning. All
I
right,
don't
Nick.
know, man.
What are
Who's
you
gonna
giving
score?
it?
Am I
You.
scoring? I'm a 1. It's not the best.
And it's how much? $50?
That's
It's
$100.
$100.
It was $100. That makes the score lower.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It bitters me out a bit. That fucking
not even gonna
scotch,
finish
that
it.
scotch I bought for $120, I'd buy that 100 times over this.
Yeah,
I'd almost spend $200 for that.
That's what I was just gonna say. I pay double.
Yeah, like that was amazing stuff, which we'll do on the podcast eventually. But
And the aftertaste isn't fucking great either. Stop drinking for a bit. Oh, I wish I had some.
it's got the chemical to it. It's like that wine. I'm
I'm
telling
gonna
you.
go back to my drink.
It'd be good with Coke.
Are you gonna mix it with Coke right now?
No, I'm gonna have just a little sip of the Drake.
I feel like your
Even
drink
though I
score
don't love
should
the
go
Drake
up.
either.
I like the Drake.
Oh, Jesus!
I know you
fuck.
only gave Drake a 2. You better
Unfortunately,
go.
there's no real. You can't really put it up anymore. It's not in the same episode.
Oh, that's true.
Can we? Can't really change it. We
No,
gotta
I
stick
know
to
that's
what
true.
we
No,
got.
that's true. That's true.
The Drake's better.
The Drake's significantly better.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think we're gonna need to put the scores up. I mean, I'm a 1. Denny, what are you at?
A 1.
Yeah.
Snake eyes so far.
I'm a 1.
You're a 1
Triple
as well.
snake eye.
Ooh,
I
that's
gotta-
tough.
That's $100.
I'm
$100.
disappointed. I wonder what the Drake costs.
I think I thought like $60.
That's like
It might be 100.
no.
So I think
I
it's like 50 or $60.
Oh, no, okay.
And I thought this was gonna kill it. No bueno.
no bueno.
No bueno for that shit. I don't know, man. Gretzky, you're the great one, but man, taste the shit you're fucking putting out with your name on it.
I don't know. I should come up with some hockey sticks or something. He knows
Yeah,
about.
put out some hockey sticks or
So-
maybe make some pucks. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't like it. It's
I don't think he's much of a drinker. He's more of a gambler.
yeah.
Well, he was like big on wine, although that one wine we tasted was bad because like he'd watch his grandfather, I think, make wine or something as a kid.
Was it-
You gotta tip it more, Nick.
no bueno, Gretzky.
I don't like it.
We'll put out we're gonna put out a proclamation, the winner proclamation for sure. But I think you know who won.
And you know what? You can't say this has gone bad.
There's no way.
Not at that price.
It's just fucking
okay. Virginia Black, half the price. 51, 55.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no bueno.
It's the worst score we've had in a while, though.
Oh my god, I can't get it off my mouth. All right, well, like and subscribe.
Thank you for watching.
If you have any shitty booze suggestions like this
We'll
one,
try it. We'll try
I mean,
it.
I'll drink it. I'll mix it with something. I mean, you could probably
We're
mix that
gonna
with.
just have to mix that with like Coke. It'll be fine.
I mean, that's like buying a dirty bottle of fucking the worst whiskey you could buy.
Force whiskey.
But this happens to cost $100. I used to say CC, but I
was
like
gonna
it
say,
now.
yeah, you like CC.
Well, how about the
Well, one, Denny.
whiskey flavored liquor?
Well, the Bill Bob.
Yeah, Bill Bob whiskey flavored liquor from
Bill
Cuba
Bob.
for $6.
I think that's better.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's better.
It wasn't very good.
This literally leaves a chemical type taste on my mouth like that fucking wine did.
So weird.
Nick, you just don't understand. You're so unrefined. Bud.
Parents just don't
You're
understand.
so unrefined.
Hey there, bud. Hey there,
Hey,
bud.
bud.
It's the way of the road there, bud.
I hate it too. You know why? Because there's like a chemical taste to it or something.
I thought it was gonna kill it. I thought it was gonna be really
I
good.
thought it was going to be good. I was excited to find it, and I traveled to get it.
You went all the way to Aurora.
Wellington.
Aurora. Oh, fancy a Wellington.
Nick, you know what's funny? I
Ooh.
smelt it and I fucking knew it. I
Yeah.
knew it would
Well,
be
just
good.
if you take like when I
And it's not just the strong smell. It just didn't have a nice, rich smell.
No, there's no good
Drink.
flavor to it. It's just pure, like, rubbing alcohol.
Well, and there's too much of a flavor. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
maybe it's a tree fruit.
It's probably the fucking anise crap.
What the fuck?
Black
Star
licorice.
anise. Yeah.
Well, you know there's no pineapple in it because that's not tree. Right? What's a tree fruit?
What?
I don't
What?
taste any
Pineapples are
fucking
growing
apple. You know what? It tastes like black licorice. That's what it tastes like.
I hate black licorice.
Well, that's not helping. All right, well, I got a 3.
well, 3 out of 15. Yes.
I got a 3. That's not a passing
All right.
score.
Well, thank you for watching. It's always fun when it's like not one that people love. Very unusual for all of us to agree on a score. Actually.
Well, not everything can be a goal, Gretzky.
No,
And this is
And,
no bueno.
and you know, no bueno.
definitely not. It's you know what? It's a hat trick. We got 3 points. That's one of the
And I
lowest.
think doesn't he
that's
have
one of
like
the
the most
lowest
hat
between
tricks
us
or
three.
something?
Oh, probably. I'd have to look it up.
I think he does.
You
I don't
have
even
that
think I
written
wrote it down. No, I wrote down some of his like records.
Oh my god, this
Should we
drink
end
is
with his records?
this drink is
Positive?
like taking the liveliness out of the pod. It's
no
so bad.
There's no bueno. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for
like and
like-
subscribe. Go ahead, Ange.
What he said.
What else?
Just like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Exactly what you said.
Comment.
Press the
Take it
button.
over. Comment, share. Hey, share.
Share.
Caring is sharing.
Let us-
Share with your friends.
Sharing is caring. Let us
Sharing
know
whichever.
what you think.
Sonny and Cher.
What do you
Leave
guys
a
think of the Wayne
comment.
Gretzky 99 proof? Like, let us know. We're unrefined as fuck. So
If you want
what
to
do
get drunk as shit and you got $100 to burn,
go for it.
high suggestion. If you're talking about getting drunk, it's
I'm
$5.
feeling it, and I had a few sips.
yeah, it's a
But
5 for
you
getting
know what?
drunk.
So would 2.5 bottles of CC. Same price.
Yeah, bueno. That's bueno right
I know,
there.
but you got to drink more.
And CC
take
Green.
longer.
We've never done CC Green
No, we
at
haven't.
any
No,
podcast ever.
CC Black.
I know, but we haven't done the
Regular.
green one, which is great. We should almost do a black versus green. All right.
All right. Cheers.
Bye.
later.
We'll brainstorm off camera.
Well, it's time for my favorite show. It's time for the Dirty Glass, a show where you go out, three folks get shit